afternoon. This is EFE rails, London Underground 1938 tube stock. It has coreless engines. It has one in each rear carriage. It has passenger lights in the passenger compartment. There are no passengers, there are no drivers, and to the best of my knowledge there are no cab lights. That is in analogue. What it has in digital, I do not know. I wish I can see it hasn't got passengers in digital, because whether it's analogue or digital, they're not there. Now, we've had to wait a long time for this, and it's January, what date? 22nd?
21st.
21st, 2022. Now the reason we bought this set is because we actually rode on them on the Isle of Wight in 2020. They're out of service now, but they used to be the trains on the Isle of Wight, not the Heritage line, the main line was 1938 underground tube rolling stock. And at the end of the video I'll attach a couple of clips so you can see the real thing running. However, for this review I'm going to show you this running around, and it really is a piece of class kit. It's fantastic. A driver would have been nice in cab lights, but even so it is still very, very good. I hope you enjoy seeing it run, and thank you very much for watching. Thank you. The only thing that does happen is because it's got small wheels, the lights do flicker a bit over our Insel Frog points, but the loco runs fine. The detail and the lights inside is superb, it really is. It really is exquisite. This loco's running fine over all types of track. The lights do flicker a little bit on the carriages, but they do on some coaches with lights, so it is what it is. What is nice for us, we actually rode on these while they were in service, not on the Heritage Railway, but in service on the Isle of Wight. And that was cool. Living history. What you have to do is you have to connect the carriages up correctly with the correct couplings, because if you do not, you will have lights that will not work. Now the average tube train runs at about 35 miles an hour, because when we got this we thought this is a bit slow, and then we looked up tube train speeds and realised that it is very, very realistic. And here we are coming up our version of the Licky incline. And here we come up our version of the Licky incline. Here we are on our radius 2, the worst part of our track, and it is tight, but because it's got small wheels it's not a great hardship. Here's the worst part of our track, radius 2, and you'll see it's going through without any issues, and we're going to stop it and bring it back. And that's a radius 2 curve point into a radius 2. Okay, we're bringing it back. And you can see it's a goggle. Thank you. I spoke to a friend of mine who's got a model shop, and I asked him if he could do one of these for me cheap, and he said I can't even do you one full stop, they're all sold out on pre-order. So there's a big demand for these, that's for sure, and I can understand why. Just going to run it round the wall loop. I'm going to turn the lights off so you can see the effect of the lights. This camera's not the best for doing night work. It's okay, but it's not the best. Now, a couple of things. The detail inside is superb, but you can see circuit boards in there. Now, maybe they had nowhere else to put them because it is such a low down locomotive, but the seating inside is superb. There's no warning lights on it, which on the real thing they do have, which does surprise me. It's a lot of money, it's over 300 quid. Is it worth the money? Well, different strokes for different blokes. As a model for detail, it's superb, but I would have thought it would have had warning lights on it and a driver at the very least. It's not perfect. Now, I dare say I can put a driver in. I haven't taken any of the carriages apart, and I will have a look at it, and maybe some passengers too. I've got enough of them. But it would have been nice if it would have had a driver and cab lights, but that's just me. Others may disagree with me. But as for running, it's very, very good. As I say, it's got cordless motors, but your track has got to be dead level, because those small wheels, if it's not level, they will derail. As I've said, it's like every carriage has two 040 bogies. Very small wheels, so they're a lot more sensitive to irregularities. Your track's not right, you're going to think you've thrown £300 down the carsey. To finish off, we've got it running around our fill yard loop. And to recap, 2 coilless motors. The only thing you can do, as you can see the chip, where you put the chip in the 2 driving cars. It has 2 engines, there's no cab lights, there's no driver, and there's no passengers. It runs over all types of track, as you've seen rather well. You do get the odd flicker of the carriage lights. Now they did that in real life, but I don't think this is what Bachmann have designed into it. But it seems to be minimising the more we run the loco. They're the cons. The pros, it runs superbly, it's detailed superbly, it looks amazing, the lighting is superb, and as I said, it runs over all types of track. Now what will follow now is a couple of pictures and videos of the real thing on the Isle of Wight railway. But this is the model, and we both hope you've enjoyed seeing it run. Thank you. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope you've enjoyed this snippet of mid-20th century railway history. To think these were run before World War II. Thank you for watching, and I hope you've enjoyed this video. Thank you.